What if I told you a bird who was supposed to suffer for 10 more years changed her entire fate in just 10 days? Sounds impossible, right? No food, no water, sick, alone in the middle of a burning desert, and somehow everything flipped. But here's the crazy part. It wasn't luck, it wasn't magic. It was one simple sentence she kept repeating. The real question is, would you have the strength to say it when life is falling apart? All right, so here's what went down. There was this tiny bird stuck in a brutal desert, and her life? Honestly, it was rough. She was constantly sick, her feathers had fallen off, and she couldn't even fly. No food, no water, just endless heat and straight-up loneliness. Every day felt like survival mode. Then one day, a white pigeon happened to pass by. The weak bird called out, barely holding on. She asked him where he was going, and when he said heaven, her eyes lit up with this tiny spark of hope. She begged him, "Please, ask God when my suffering will end." The pigeon agreed and flew off. But what he discovered next was absolutely heartbreaking. So the pigeon finally reaches heaven and meets an angel at the entrance. He explains everything, the suffering, the pain, how that little bird is barely hanging on. And then the angel drops a bombshell. She's destined to suffer for 10 more years. No relief, no happiness, just more pain. The pigeon was shook. He's like, "There's no way I can tell her that. It'll crush her." So he asks if there's anything that could help. The angel pauses and says, "Tell her to repeat one thing, no matter what happens. Thank you, God, for everything." That's her test. So the pigeon goes back and delivers the message. And even though it didn't fully make sense, the bird made a promise. No matter how bad it got, she would say it anyway. But what happened next? Nobody saw coming. So remember, she didn't even fully get it, but she stuck to it anyway. Every single moment, no matter how painful, she kept saying, "Thank you, God, for everything." Burning sand? She said it. Thirsty and exhausted? Still said it. Even when her feathers kept falling off, she didn't stop. And then, things started shifting. Slowly at first, new, stronger feathers began growing back. Then one day, out of nowhere, dark clouds rolled in. Heavy rain poured down, and that lifeless desert, it turned green. A small pond appeared. She got her strength back. She could fly again. She was happy. Just 10 days later, the pigeon came back and couldn't believe his eyes. He rushed to heaven for answers. The angel smiled and said, "Her 10 years of suffering didn't disappear. She transformed it. Gratitude burned it away." And that's the truth most people miss. Complaining makes life heavier, but gratitude, it changes everything. If this story touched your heart, remember one thing. Sometimes life doesn't change when our situation changes. It changes when our attitude does. So the next time life feels heavy, try saying the same words that changed everything for that little bird. Thank you, God, for everything. And if you believe gratitude can transform a life, take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Because every story here is meant to remind you that even in the darkest moments, hope is never gone.